Hello, it is a Friday stream, videogame.town. I'm Grant Bruner. I am the editor-in-chief. With me today, one Jared Russo, chief content
That's me.
officer, mayor of Video Game Town. We're hanging out. We're having a chill Friday. You having a chill Friday, Jared?
Uh, yeah, yeah.
I desperately want to play the new Luminous game, but it is not out as we are recording this. It is. We have to wait until next week. So I figured instead of, and I thought about playing Luminous because I have Luminous on my Switch, but I was like, no, it should be a classic. It's a classic game day. What if we played some SNES games? It has been so long since I played Donkey Kong Country.
It's a good one. One of the best.
I also think, like, I know that there are plenty of people who hate it, who hate the way that it looks, but I think it's, like, it obviously does not on the same level as, like, the beautiful, like, handcrafted 2D art, but I think it looks cool. Yeah.
It's Cranky Kong.
That old fucking guy.
He, like, talked to you while you were waiting for the ride.
You gotta figure out how to...
And here's the main man himself.
Nope.
Okay.
He's just shaking his head. No, you idiot.
Oh, banana. So Grant,
Yeah.
we, for a while, both watched The X-Files.
Yeah.
And one of the creative minds behind The X-Files would later go on to create Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
It's true.
That man's name is Vince Gilligan.
Mm-hmm. Of Gilligan's Island
He has a
fame.
new show. Oh, well, yeah, of course. He has a new show out today on Apple.
It's one of your
And
prestige.
I watched the pilot.
Mm-hmm. Is it bad?
It's another banger pilot.
Mm-hmm.
And to make it more intriguing for you in particular, it is so fucking X-Files. It is so up your alley. It is like he took the best X-Files script and was like, let's just do this for like a whole season.
I mean, that sounds good. I'm not saying that good
It really
good
did.
X-Files. I think the really frustrating thing about watching X-Files, and like having not really watched it in the 90s, is like how much people sing its praises, and it's like, oh, you hadn't had good TV yet in the fucking 90s.
Yeah, there was like absolutely no competition for anything around it. Like it seemed amazing at the time, but
I mean, there are some great, don't get me wrong, there are some really good episodes.
yeah.
But there's so much filler, and because that's just the way the TV was. What's the new Vince Gilligan show called?
It's called Pluribus.
Oh yeah, I've seen some people talking about it online. What's the overall premise other than, I don't know, the X-Files?
Well, this is where I'm caught in a rut because like I want to describe the log line, but I feel like the less you know going in, the better.
The X-Files.
Like, I just like I don't want to ruin anything about it because it's like one of those
I just rolled off the
pilots
fucking edge.
where it like immediately starts asking questions and you're like, well, what is the answer? And then that like it just kind of snowballs, and it really by the end you're like, oh my fucking god. So instead of watching the second episode, I'm actually doing this with you, and
You have to tell me more than just, I don't know, don't worry about it. Otherwise, I'm not going to watch it.
Okay. Well, now I'm like trying to figure out like what to tell you because like
Fuck.
I want to frame it in the right way. So, you never watched Better Call Saul, did you? Or Breaking Bad?
Nope.
So Bob Odenkirk's character is a sleazy lawyer named Saul Goodman because it's Saul Goodman. And his wife on that show is this amazing actress named Rhea Seehorn, and she's the lead of this. And she's a romance writer, a novelist, and her and her agent, love interest, girlfriend, wife, you don't really know what's going on. They're doing a book tour. And let's just say things in the world go haywire. And she's a very... Man, like, how the fuck do I frame this? Let's just say something happens to the world, and nothing will ever be the same. And,
it sounds a little Alan Wakey to me.
You know what? If that's what gets you in the door without me spoiling more, great.
But is it Alan Wakey, is the question.
No, it's not Alan Wake.
Well, that sucks.
But it is one of those very impressive pilots where they dump a lot of money into it, and there's like great shots, and there's like great cliffhangers, and it's like a really great premise. I just like, I don't want to spoil for the viewers watching at home or on the VOD. Because if I just like, you know, just like come out and I'm just like, oh, they're on an island and it's purgatory and there's a polar bear, and then it's just like, well, now I don't need to watch Lost because you already told me, you know.
I guess, but if thing is like, I don't know, they're on an island, man, then it's like, oh, cool.
No.
I don't need to watch that then. Neat.
Something happens to the population and she is spared.
Are they raptured?
And no. And her life turns upside down, and she becomes...
Gets twist turned upside down. She gets sent to Belair to live with her.
She's sort of a pariah. Gra. By the way, I love Mr. Driller.
I never really played...
Mr. Driller's awesome.
Is it a, It's a digger? Okay.
You just drill.
Yeah. I mean, I love these kinds of games. Like, did you ever play fucking, what is it called? Steam World Dig?
I played the demo.
Dude, it's so fucking good. Dude, it's so fucking good.
Yeah, I have to make sure nothing falls on you.
Yeah, well, I have to learn the rules.
Drill and don't be crushed to death. And don't run out of air.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think I had this for the PlayStation 1.
I love digging games. Okay, so I just have to do it multiple times and it burns more air. Got it.
Yeah, you exert more effort.
Is there fuck. Okay, so there is climbing, but it's only like one tile at a time.
Yeah.
And also, like, the clearing rules kind of have like a Puyo Puyo rule to them.
Yes.
Are you gonna? Okay.
So the colors do matter.
Well, what the fuck? That was a guy.
Maybe you drill more than just colored blocks, Grant.
You're just murdering guys every time you drill a block. You're murdering a guy.
I mean, as long as you're not murdering yourself. Get the air. Yeah, go in turbo mode and just like.
Well, I don't want to go too
Right.
hard. I'm gonna get got. No. I was hoping that it would fall and then I could run to the side. That's where it didn't work out.
Yeah, but like ultimately, this is just a beat your best score. Like, just go further than you've ever gone before, kind of a game.
Okay. I mean, listen, dude. If you like Mr. Drill, you should play fucking SteamWorld Dig or SteamWorld Dig 2. SteamWorld Dig 2 is like the Metroidvania it.
That's why I played the demo, because everyone kept saying that, and I don't remember
The
why.
first one is much more of a straightforward digging game.
Yeah.
Which is why I kind of like the first one more, hilariously.
Yeah. But speaking of weird games where a dude is doing stuff to the earth, I've been playing more Death Stranding 2.
Fucking hell yeah.
I really want more standard orders for a particular place, because I found out that he has like a silent sniper rifle, and I'm just like grinding that like last star to like get the 5 stars to get the gun.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, like 2, they go full Metal Gear Solid 5. Like it's just all the way. What if I was making Metal Gear Solid 5?
Yeah, so like I'm leveling up my Sam, and I'm getting all sorts of like cool like unlocks in like the grid, so then I can like stuff becomes easier, or I get access to doing certain things. And like in the first game it was like I think I was just doing the missions, and then once I found out that the standard orders are like just, you know, procedurally generated, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna ever do them. Then I beat it, and then I started playing 2, and I was like, oh man, you like unlock so much like cool stuff. Like, should I go like back to the first one again? Like, but I like I want to do all the side stuff to get all the extras to help me with the main quest. Like, once the main quest is over, it's like, well, like getting all the cool extras is like pointless if there's like nothing left to do with them. It's kind of one of those conundrums.
Yeah, I guess, but like fundamentally, I keep like not fully internalizing the rules about like what things drop and when. Like, so I'm like, okay, this has space and it's dropping, so it will drop and then hit. But it's like, no, that's not how the physics of Mr. Driller works.
He's just a weird little guy. Weird little dude. I don't know what he's trying to get to the bottom of. Maybe there's gold down there.
Maybe there's gold in them there hills.
I also played like a teensy tiny bit of Luigi's Mansion. Definitely a game that I remember having amazing graphics, and looking upon them now, I'm like,
yeah, I think it was a good looking game, but I also think that it's so slight.
slight in which way?
I feel like there's just like, it's so little to do, or like not little. I feel like how long it fucking takes to open doors, terrible. I just feel like it's like, I wish that there was. I'm sure that they do it better in 2 and 3, but like I just remember there being like a solve another ghost puzzle. Like, okay, fine, and it's like, just do another one.
Solving puzzles, catching ghosts, getting monies,
Mario.
exploring the map.
Do you know what is the driving force between 2 and 3? Like, is Mario still just missing?
No, I played 2 and 3. I didn't think they were as good because they do this thing that they did with Paper Mario, where like all the interesting side characters, like the ghosts, like their stories, and they're all like unique, and like they all have different names and animations, and like they were like, what if they were all generic ghosts, and we like took all the personality and story away? And I'm like, all right, well that just makes this worse. I think like in 3, he thinks not that he's won the hotel, but like he goes there thinking it's like a normal hotel, and then like King Boo traps him inside. So he's just sort of got to like get out or what, it's like stupid shit like that. But I still think that first one is the most impressive. Because like clearly it's like Miyamoto being like, no more story, like stop having cool unique side characters in Paper Mario, like just give them like the generic like Goombas and Bob-ombs and Koopas. One of those kind of situations.
The GBA was really a killer platform.
It is one of the best. Now that I'm looking at all these games.
Did you play a lot of GBA?
A metric shit ton of GBA.
I don't know what Kurokurin is.
It's cool. It's all about that thing. Gra. You didn't do your initials. You just did Gra.
Gra. Oh. Teacher Hair? Sure. What's up, Teacher Hair?
Damn, that thing's got some hair.
Don't touch the walls. Watch the demo. Remember the correct timing. Okay.
Time it just right. Yay! Yay!
This is not what I expected. I was thinking maybe it would be like a rhythm game.
Nope. Yeah, if you touch the walls, then you lose time.
I think I'll live.
But then you can't beat the level if you run out of time.
Then I think I'm gonna bump out of the game and go to something else. Fuck.
It's the elegant dance of like waiting for it to rotate and like sliding it through all the
But also
obstacles.
you can't fully see what's ahead of you.
Oh, the ghost is showing you how it's done.
Yeah, I know, but like, I'm trying to execute it. I'm gonna get to 5 and then I'm gonna be done with Kuro. It's a great name.
It is. Yeah, see, now you're getting it.
Oh, fuck.
You just try to brute force that.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's never stop, never stopping, you know?
If I had known that today would have been, and I would have been just like a random mishmash of Switch stuff, I feel like I definitely should have, like, found out if this computer could run OBS and something else on top of it. Or I would have, like, given you a gift code to something. I've been like, Grant, play this on stream. Like, here you go. Here's a free game.
I don't know. You don't like to play random games and see what they are?
Occasionally.
Fuck.
I guess in my old age, I'm much more of a spreadsheet guy where, like, I like, what Pokemon do I have? Who needs to be leveled at what level? Like, what preppers, like, have I not found? Like, who's at what rank? What items do they have? Like, is Orthid to get to level 5? What unique guns in the Outer Worlds, like, do I need, like, just, like, putting things in a spreadsheet, just sort of, like, focusing on one game at a time.
Dog, I fucking do spreadsheets all fucking day. I'm not sitting there and doing spreadsheets for fun or for videos.
Well, because, like, I do them for, like, fantasy and so many other things, like what movies I haven't seen, what TV shows I need to get to. Just, like, putting things in a spreadsheet just, like, make sense to me. Because, again, I'm a visual person, so, like, I could just map it all out, and then I see it. I also like crossing things off a list, so, like, you just delete it when you're done. You're like, wow, I feel accomplished, and then I finished it.
Long lists? No.
Yeah.
Look at that Wario.
Wario.
Wow.
Like, I can make a spreadsheet for Molly and, like, what games to play, and I can make a spreadsheet of, like, what shows Grant should watch, like Andor. That's the hot. Oh, it's potato. I thought it was gonna be a hot dog car. Take your nose. Swat the fly. Shoot the alien.
WarioWare is so fucking good.
Yeah, it really sucks that, like, I don't think they knew what to do with this series, and they, like, kept trying to, like, shoehorn in, like, weird ideas.
It's also like, I think like the reason why it works is that it's just like total bullshit. The second you start thinking about it too much, it's like no.
Micro games. There's always, like, games inspired by this, and I always mean to check them out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people who do their own WarioWares or whatever, but... Wah! Now, has my series on Kirby gotten you to, like, want to play Kirby's?
Not particularly. I mean, I can play Kirby. Not particularly, but I don't dislike Kirby.
There hasn't been one where you're like, whoa, wait a second, he turns into a golf ball? Or something like that?
No, Kirby's good. I've always felt like I've had a good time when I play Kirby games, but I can never feel, like, passionate about Kirby. But, like, it was Dreamland was, like, the first Kirby game I ever had. Or, I'm sorry, it was the first Game Boy game I ever had.
I think I want to feel more passion for him, considering I've been playing Kirby games my whole life, and I really, really like almost all of them. And I feel like I was trying to give him his due because there were some I hadn't played, but let's be real, he's no Donkey Kong and he's no Mario.
I mean, I think it gets way more interesting because, like, the Dreamland is the one that I have played the most. But then, like, Dreamland 2, you start getting powers and stuff, and that becomes way more interesting because, like, most of the time in Dreamland, you're just sucking on dudes.
What preposition was that?
On?
On?
Are you not sucking on dudes?
I believe that you suck in the dudes and you swallow them whole. You suck them in. I don't know if you, like, suck on them.
You suck off them.
That's... No.
What do I do? How?
Oh, do the slide. Like, go up on the platform. And then, like, do the down slide.
How the fuck do I do a downslide?
Like, hold down and then do the jump.
Oh.
Oh, that didn't work?
No.
Then you gotta swallow something and spit it out at that, or get a power. Or... Oh, is it that button? Did you hit the button?
The button was to... So the button up here is like they had... These motherfuckers, these dumb motherfuckers, had to hold it down.
Oh, to get through.
To get that.
Okay. Can you use the... Isn't there another button, like the cell phone button, to like make them like do shit? Oh, or you just suck that... No. Go back up and just hit it.
I've tried. Oh!
There you go.
See, I stopped too soon. Because I'm like, it was just vibrating. And I was like, okay, that's not the solution.
You know, it was something, because like, I played this game several weeks ago.
Yeah, because like, look at it. Like, see how it just vibrates?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, so it's just gonna fucking sit there. But no, it's okay.
Yeah, this one is the Metroidvania. And it has a really bad map. And it's very confusing.
Okay, so now I gotta fucking stab dudes.
And then these like CPU bastards are just doing their own thing, playing their own game, and you'll like phone them in, and you're like, "Hey, help me out," and they're just like there. It's an odd one,
but also you can just tell that he's just like, oh yeah, this is my OC. He can do anything. He's super powered.
He's Link.
Did I fuck it up?
Try hitting up.
Oh, you have to hit
on the chest.
Oh, what? Fucking... Oh, like it's a door?
Yeah, it's like opening things or like getting through doors, yeah. One of those Kirby quirks.
Video games used to be weird. Is this where Meta Knight is introduced?
No. No. I think he was introduced in a much earlier game. Because he's in Superstar for SNES. And that's like early 90s. So he was either introduced in the Game Boy games or in Superstar.
Fuck it, eat shit. Wow, wow, wow.
I like that Cupid ability. That was good. Because you can like fly around and like hit people from range.
Also, I feel like in Dreamland, didn't you have... Was your flight limited in some way? I feel like it was.
I mean, there's only a certain amount of, like, puffs in the air he can do, or only so high you can get.
It has a pretty cool looking Kirby, if I'm being honest.
Now, one of the buttons opens the map, and you'll understand how bad the map is.
Okay, and that shuts them off.
Yeah, and then they'll like steal your abilities and shit.
It also feels like maybe there's like some frame rate stuff going on. It could just be OBS.
Is that because? Yeah, I was gonna say, is that because you're streaming? Because like I don't remember there being any
Okay,
problems.
it might not even be the stream, but just how it's displaying in OBS might be the problem.
Yeah.
This seems fine. Like every time I play Kirby, I'm like, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, but you're playing a Metroidvania. So at a certain point, you're gonna hit a dead end.
Probably.
And you're gonna have to go backwards.
But the reality is, I'm not gonna play this that long. But it's yeah, like no, this is exceedingly competent. It's a little straightforward because it's for children, but nothing's wrong with it. It's totally fine.
Until you get lost.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm sure that part, but I mean just the part where you're doing Kirby levels, like.
Oh yeah, no, I mean yeah, it's yeah typical, but you're not just moving from left to right and like ending stages. It's like you're actually trying to like find like switches to open up other doors and you have to backtrack and
like in the world, yeah.
Yeah.
No, totally fine. Kirby good.
Yeah, this one in particular is not one of my faves.
Strongest Kirby's.
I also was never a big fan of the Wario Land or Wario World. Like his whole like the way like you move Wario and like his like shoulder charge and like
I liked it because I was like I hate starting over person, and like those games are like you don't like lose life, you're losing coins if you get hit. And I always like that as a young person.
Now, are you committed to just playing GBA?
Nah, we started playing Super Nintendo.
Oh, that's right.
You're
never gonna get that GameCube to finish downloading.
I mean, we could sit here. It's almost done. We could sit here and do it. But like, I like the game. I like the Game Boy and Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance. I like the NES. I like the SNES. I love the N64. I love the GameCube. Like, I love them. That's where, like, I feel like I had played plenty of games on those consoles that I really like. There's some incredible ones. But I feel like I fell in love with video games when I was on the N64.
Wow, okay, that's interesting.
And to some extent, some PC games in the mid 90s.
Yeah. I remember my older half brother had a NES, and I think he was playing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I was like, yeah. And he was playing Mario, and I was like, yeah. And then like Tetris on the Game Boy, and the SNES for sure. Like when I had my own SNES, it was like off to the races.
I think the thing is
the N64 was mostly just like you go over to friends' houses and stuff. So like multiplayer or co-op was great, but like me owning an N64 was mostly like, well, GoldenEye's not as good without other people. Neither is Mario Party or Mario Kart. So I guess I'll play Paper Mario more.
I think the thing for me is that I didn't play a ton. I was exposed to some RPGs a little bit. Like I was exposed to Final Fantasy. It was 3 at the time in North America, Final Fantasy 6. Kind of like, but like not fully. And most of the games that I had played and like were available to me were like very much platformers. And I'm like, yeah, a good like listen, if it's Mario, like yeah, it's really good platformer. But I think fundamentally was never like, I'm a fucking platformer guy. I am a platformer boy. And so I think that like a lot of those games where it's just like, where I'm like, I like plenty of these, but I don't love most of them.
Dude, jumping around and collecting stuff as different animals, anthropomorphized animals. Playing X-Men for Genesis.
Thought you were about to say X-Men for the NES, which is dog shit.
No. Playing Power Ranger for SNES.
Nope, I didn't want that.
Turtles in Time.
Goofed that.
Mario.
And the Game Boy Horror, a delight. Also, the button press sound.
Nintendo loves to include other console, bless you, in like in Animal Crossing and in Pokemon. Like, you always start in your room and there's always like whatever console, is there. They definitely love to keep that bit going.
I mean, I understand what you're saying about the way it looks, and like, yeah, of course, like, yeah, like, yes, it looks, and like the ground textures and the tree textures are shitty and low res for sure.
But like, I remember it being like fucking incredible.
It's just the GameCube, PS2, Xbox original era is definitely where you see console games start to be like, all right, we have to pay attention to lighting. We have to take it seriously now. It can't just be fucking what. I mean, it can be just fucking whatever, but if you want it to look nice, you have to actually fucking pay attention to lighting.
That reminds me of this great interview Tina Fey gave where, like, she was so used to standard def, like, nothing in the background ever mattered, and as soon as they went to HD and they were doing like 30 Rock, and she was like, oh my god, like, you can see like everything on every like background like whiteboard, and like now we have to like make sure that like nothing copyright is back there, or like we'll like write jokes and put like, she was like, HD like changed it and like, oh, now like everything matters, like people can see everything in like perfect crystal clear high def.
Yeah.
It made her life a lot more miserable.
It's also way worse because like you can now, with like high quality, screens and stuff, you can see people's skin, and it's fucking bad news. It also really fucked up porn for a while.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because they had to develop makeup that was good, because there was a lot of makeup that was like looked good on low res TVs, and then you go to high res and it's like not just porn but like TV anchors. It's like before they had to develop like literally finer grain because it looked stupid in high def, like the way the makeup that they used to have just looked like, oh, this looks like it's like you're wearing clown makeup almost.
Well, that hasn't stopped politicians from doing it.
Burn.
We got them. Yeah, I wonder, because we're watching The White Lotus, and there's definitely like a storyline where like these like somewhat older women are talking about like the work that they got done, and I was like, man, like fucking 4K video must have like really like
fucked up
messed
some people.
with people's heads, so they like want like work done, but then it's like you can tell like even more, like.
But weirdly, like I feel like in many contexts, like the lower res stuff ends up looking like not necessarily better in any sort of like objective way, but to me it's like, okay, this is more pleasing. CRTs just fucking look good. And I feel like at the time you didn't understand how good you had it.
Back in my day, you could turn on the TV and just watch sports, and now you gotta pay for 8 different places. You gotta subscribe to all these places. There was like a movie that I wanted to watch, and it was like, oh, you're on Amazon. Well, guess what? You have to get like a subscription to like MGM Plus or like Paramount or something. I was just like, I don't want to fucking do that. Like, fucking cut it out.
Well, let me tell you, I wanted to watch because I loved it at the time, My wife has not seen it, and I kind of don't know how well it holds up. I wanted to watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and it's like it's streaming on HBO Max, and I was like, check this out. Fuck that. Bam. 20 disc set.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna pirate it.
Listen. I'm not. If it's something that is like impossible, like you can't get it, then like yeah, okay, like I'll look around online and try to get something that like it's not sold anywhere. Like it's not that. Then like I don't feel bad about it. If it's something you can buy, then I try to buy it. But like, hey, here's the fucking like hotel fucking like weird HBO from the 90s that David Lynch made that has never aired again and they pretend doesn't exist. It's like, okay, well, it's like I can't just buy that. They're not interested in taking my money for this weird novelty thing. So yeah, I'll grab it. But I am gonna rip those fucking discs and put them on my Plex server because fuck putting in discs when you're trying to watch something.
Alright, what if all of humanity shared one Plex server and it had everything ever available on it?
What if? Makes you think, man.
It's called communism.
That's what communism is when you share Plex server.
Now wait. Wait, what if I told you that a part of the plot of Pluribus is communism?
I mean, if you think about it, is communism not a part of every story?
There is a great joke in The Last of Us Part 2, the TV show, where they're like in their Wyoming, the safe town, and Tommy, like says something about like communist hippies, and then his wife, who like runs the town with him, is like, you know that we live in a commune, like we're literally communists, like that's how this works, right? Like you understand how words work? It's a great joke.
There's a lot of setup in Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, I went through this. It's gonna take you like 5 to 10 minutes to like get to the mansion and start playing the game because you have to like learn how to play.
Oh fuck! Come here.
You gotta flash the flashlight on them, and then they're gonna go whoa, and then that's when yeah.
The controls are not great, I will say.
No, but I feel like once you like get into a groove,
Come here.
I definitely had a problem diving back into Death Stranding because like I had taken a couple of weeks off to play 1,000 other games, and then immediately I was like, oh my god, like I don't know what any button does, and like I have to like remember all the different combinations and things, like what is crouch, what is like hold, what is drop, what is my menu. Like it took like an hour to like get it all back. I'm in the car and I'm like, if I touch any of these buttons, like I don't know if it's gonna like shoot the packages out. Like I was afraid to like do anything.
For sure. I feel like modern games generally are better about that stuff. About like you can make but I guess with the exception of Nintendo, because like every time I switch over and play a Nintendo game, it's like, what the fuck why is jump here?
Yeah. I mean, thankfully for Death Stranding, it's like on the screen at all times. We'll just say like, here's the buttons you can press and like here's what they do. And if I hold like right trigger or if I hold, something, it's like, okay, like it'll give me the options.
I'm sucking off this toad.
I in that context, yes, yeah, you're technically correct.
But
he's crying. Talk to him.
Oh no. It's reversed axis.
Yep.
What? Nintendo from the early 2000s. What are you doing?
I had to go into the like menu, the like pause menu. No, not that one. Like the other one.
Nope.
No, like the Switch one. Like.
Oh.
And I had to like manually change the controls to like get it to like up is down and down is yeah. Yep. I know. I went through this exact same situation.
Fucking come on.
Yep.
Change flashlight. I'm not gonna fuck with any of these. But it's bad. It's bad. I don't love these controls. I want to be able to just point in a direction, but it's like tank controls almost. It's not quite.
Listen,
it's not quite tank controls, but it's tank control adjacent.
If you don't like slow opening doors that are just loading screens and tank controls, never play Resident Evil.
Yeah, well, it's 100% doing some Resident Evil shit. It's like, what? How would you do if we're Nintendo, so we're not gonna do horror. Mario. But like, how would we do it if we were Nintendo? Is like, obviously, especially like the door opening animation is like, well, fucking, they obviously are doing a thing.
So you try both of these doors, and then you go back down to the crying toad, and then you like cheer him up, and he like gives you a key or whatever.
Love that sound. The sound work on Luigi's Mansion is fucking incredible.
Like when you have the flamethrower and yeah.
But did you also find these controls frustrating?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Because I'm having to do a lot of like brain translation.
A lot of pounding on stuff. So the dust shoots out, but so does the money and the ghosts.
So you can suck them off.
Does ectoplasm.
Yeah, also it's like, did the Ghostbuster people not go like, hey, wait a second. Hold on just a ding-dang second.
This was in that period of time where there was no Ghostbusters anything. So there was no one to like get super pissed.
But Jared, busting makes me feel good. I have seen Ghostbusters 2 like 100 fucking times. It's not very good. It's okay. But it was on cable all the time.
Mario. Listen, we all have those cable movies that we watched.
I've seen the original Ghostbusters like twice. How do I talk to this fucking toad?
You go up to when you hit the A button.
I was hitting the A button and it was sucking him.
You gotta cheer him up and then he turns the lights on.
I don't see Mario anywhere and I'm kind of freaked.
That's because he's trapped in a painting.
It's funnier when I thought he was just saying I'm a little freaked. But he says freaked out.
I'm a little freak! That was a little more Marge Simpson.
Oh, homie.
Oh, homie!
Goodbye. I do think it's funny that for so long in like Nintendo and Nintendo adjacent games, they would like give you fake options to be like, are you gonna save me? And you're like, nah. And they're like, don't be a punk ass.
Yeah, the choice always just leads to the same exact.
So Jared, infamously today, there was a post written by yours truly that involved a certain someone, namely you. Do you feel attacked? Do you feel personally attacked?
No, I feel flattered. I feel honored. I wish I had it in me to write something like that about Andor, but I've already sent you the Blu-ray set.
I watched half of the first season. I think that's not like...
Wait. You went through half of it?
Yeah.
Where did you stop?
I ended with, like, the shit goes down, and then he, like, it ends with him being, like, kind of being, doing a little bit of, like, I'm a bad guy, and he's like, I'm gonna take, because, like, there was, like, somebody who was, like, doing a trick, I'm trying to remember how this worked, like, doing a trick, and he, like, shoots him, and then he then is like, I'm just gonna take this ship and leave, and then it's like, okay. Check back next episode at Andor, and I was like, yeah, I'll get to it.
He goes to a planet that is just Miami Beach. It's just Miami. And he gets arrested for nothing. As do a lot of other people, because fascism has now, like, hit everywhere. So this fascist government takeover is just arresting people for nothing and putting them in jail. And that starts the prison arc. And the prison arc is the best part of that season. Because then it's like forced slave labor, and there's like a prison breakout, and they're like making Death Star pieces. Oh my God, Grant!
I feel like I'm gonna watch the rest. I'm gonna watch the rest of this Andor, and I'm gonna be like, and you're gonna be like, right, but that's just the first season. The second season is where shit really pops off. It's always no, it's right past where you stopped.
You saw like the heist?
Yeah, it was fine.
I hope this inspires you to write an article that says Andor isn't that good, and it will be the most popular thing in the history of our website, because it will get 8 billion people being like, Grant's wrong. Why didn't Grant understand
I don't hate it, but I'm not compelled. And like, I mind you, like, I didn't even watch the full thing, so like, I can't. Okay, there's a.
Wait, what are we trying to do in this?
What do you need from me, dude? Okay.
Didn't he give you a key?
No, he turned the lights on.
Yeah, but he gave you a key, so go open one of the doors that you couldn't open before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like there's
either the door...
Do you not... Surely there's something there, right?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay, then it's the door...
Yeah.
Yeah, like back there.
Alright. I don't remember him giving me a key, but I was having a conversation.
Wait. Oh, did he give it to you to enter this door?
Well, that was a long time ago.
Oh. I completely blanked on that.
Yeah.
Well, once a room has lights, that means it's, like, no longer...
Okay, then it's donezo?
Like, yeah.
So there's some bullshit here?
Oh, yeah, isn't there, like, a big fight in this room?
I mean, that sounds right.
Yeah, there's, like, a big fight. I don't remember how you trigger it. Oh, is it the candles? You have to, like, blow out the candles?
Oh, maybe.
I'm, like, literally trying to piece together, like, what happens. Yeah, okay.
Mr. Lime Green. Take that motherfucker down a notch.
Mr. M, Mr. L. I think some people at Nintendo definitely went to Disney World and they went to the Haunted Mansion. And they were inspired to make that, but a whole game. And they were like, well, it wouldn't work because Mario's too brave, so we need like a total wimp.
How do I get it to, like, I hit him and it just goes away?
Oh, I think the B button turns the light off and then you, like, turn it back on and you, like, shine the light in their face. And then when they're like, And that's when you turn on the vacuum. Yeah.
You give him the sign.
Unfortunately, yes, you are correct.
But that's a fake. Okay, so this is one of those bullshit.
Yeah, it's like you have to like turn
Catch 'em.
the light off and then aim it and then turn it on and then yeah. That's like pretty much like the bread and butter of this game. But thankfully for you, you have 5 minutes left. Before
I'm having to do like
before you
a
go
claw grip to turn it. It's like I'm playing a Monster Hunter over here.
I wouldn't open up that can of worms because we have a hardcore Monster Hunter fan.
He can play Monster Hunter all he wants on stream. I'm not doing that shit.
I played an hour of Worlds when it came to Game Pass with Jack, and it was like, to say it was complicated was maybe the biggest understatement of my life. Like, you needed a textbook to like crack into it, and I was like, nah, thanks, dude. Yeah, that's the key I remember. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, yeah, where's the key to open that door? You did it.
Yeah, let's stick it in.
Okay, we're done here. Thanks, folks, for watching. You can check us out at
Look
videogame.town.
how slow he's turning it. What are you doing?
It's loading.
What are you fucking doing? You don't.
Loading the next room.
Okay.
That's how it keeps all these incredible graphics. We're on Blue Sky. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. We're on Patreon.
Patreon. It's true. We have podcasts that you can listen for free on our main feed, which is every week, every Monday. But then we also do a bonus podcast on our Patreon. So if you're interested in that, you can head over to our Patreon, give us $5 American, help us out. That's videogame.town/donate. And if you don't like doing the monthly stuff, you can also help us out with going to Ko-fi. You can give us some money there. But even if you don't have any money, we would certainly welcome reviews on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Thank you all for joining us for a Friday night stream. Jared, do you have any plans for the weekend?
No, I think this might be the last weekend of the year where I'm not like traveling or doing holiday stuff or family stuff.
Hope you're not gonna fucking fly, because it seems to be an ordeal with the government shutdown. Gotta take that train.
Well, at least with my family, it's just trains.
Yeah, just take the train. That should be fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine, everybody. Don't fly. Please don't fly if you don't need to. It's bad. It's bad. I'm gonna play some more of the Dispatch. I love that Dispatch. I'm into that Dispatch. It might be relatively high, depending on how they land the plane. It might end up high on my GOTY list. I guess we'll see. I mean, it could go sideways, but so far so good.
Is it going to outdo everyone's favorite for GOTY, Claire Obscure?
No, I mean, they would have to do some fucking wild shit. If they do some wild shit, then like awesome. Then if they're able to do some fucking wild shit, then I will be stoked. I would be surprised if they're going to outdo, because I feel very passionate about Claire Obscure.
It seems like every outlet's going to give that GOTY, and like, great. Like that, okay. Like there's nothing that's going to touch it.
Because it's so fucking... Yeah. I mean, listen, there's plenty of people who are like, Blueprints is the best video game that's ever come out.
It's not the best video game.
But there are people who are like maintain that it is like, this is one of the best video games that has ever been made. I don't think that is most people. I think that it is disproportionately critics who work in the games media.
Listen, I understand their case. Does it have problems? Yes.
I mean, everything has problems.
Tetris doesn't. Tetris is perfect.
But That's it. It's a Friday night stream. Thank you all. Videogame.town. Check us out. Bye bye.
Hey.